security number,
2594.
Thank you so much for the verification, sir.
But I do need to know, one, why the card shut off, and two, and this is really critical because there's enough hard evidence and phone calls and notes I can subpoena and witnesses that would bury you guys in a federal court. Not only did you fuck with me on a cashier's check that I sent you that you took over 10 days to clear. When you cleared it by the 5th of the month, you still held funds until yesterday, even though I overpaid. You didn't let me have a dime of my money. And you were supposed to, when I activated the card back around the 1st or 2nd, the 1st, I think it was. Isn't that the day this card activated? What day did this card activate? On the 1st of this month?
Let me check that for you, sir.
Okay, while you're checking that, and so when I activated the card on the 1st, I said I want a specialized PIN. How do I activate it? You guys told me, no, you have to mail one. I said, I don't want that. I want my own. You said, no, we're mailing you one now, and you have to use that. And I told you all the legal reasons why that was dumb as shit and why it was a federal violation, but you guys continued to argue and have your way. Then, when I found out you froze my funds by the 5th and started calling since the 5th, and we're at now, what, the 14th? Is that correct? Today the 14th?
Yes, sir. Today it's 14th. Sir.
Okay, so now, from the 5th to the 14th, for 9 days, I'm calling and screaming at you, unlawfully playing the float, which is a RICO violation. It's an FCC violation. It's, because you use phone lines for it. It's also a SEC violation, Security Exchange. It's also an FDIC violation, and it's also an FBI violation, and a DOJ, and a federal code and regulation that you can't play the float or tie up money you clear through U.S. Treasury for days and weeks on end, yet you did it anyway, saying I was committing fraud by overpaying, which is the biggest bunch of horseshit I've ever heard. And I let everyone know I've spoken with. I'm a federal contractor, and I was sending it in because I'm working on a joint terrorist task force on some matters in Southern California, and I need my funds accessible at all times. And I didn't want to have to be carrying your fucking PIN that you were supposed to be sending me, because I'd lose it with the card the next time I get robbed, and then would be arguing over what's fraud and what's not because they had the PIN. But you guys are still insistent you were sending a PIN all through those days of the 5th through the 14th. Yesterday, when you finally activate the card, I go to the post office to pick up the PIN that's not there, and I call you guys, and I check in the system, and it shows no PIN is active, and I hit the thing about where's the fucking PIN, and then transfer to somebody, and they tell me, oh no, you just requested it today. No, and I'm not responsible for your lame employees, which we have hard evidence. I don't give a shit what recordings you have. We also at the Department of Justice have recordings of every one of my calls, and you guys are going to face a federal grand jury because you were told these are federal funds you're fucking with, and that I needed a PIN and you needed to unlock the card. So you played the float for an extra 9 days above federal law, and you still haven't sent me a PIN. So I let somebody know yesterday that if I don't have a PIN text to me by 12 noon today, which is in 13 minutes, to the cell phone that I'm on, which is 424-204-3941, which some cunt refused to add to the system when I told her I had 6 phones jacked yesterday, and any of the phones you have in the system, you can leave them in or add a third number. Or I even told her to take out the 8517 and put in the number I'm on, which is the 424-310 number, excuse me, the 424-204-3941 number, and to text me a PIN that you guys authorize or have it FedExed. I told you guys this yesterday, have it FedExed to me by today, which you didn't do. Because I can't wait another 7 to 10 days when I'm in the middle of a federal fucking investigation undercover, and you guys are putting my life at goddamn jeopardy when I can't access my funds when I need $30 or $600, and you don't have me a motherfucking PIN because there's some intel I need to get that I can't get on a fucking credit card, you assholes. So here's what's gonna happen. You got 13 minutes to text me at that fucking number or email me at one of the addresses I've authorized. And if you don't do that, you, sir, will be looking at federal prison for the rest of your life, along with every person I've spoken with in your motherfucking bank, and as well as the board of directors and all your shareholders. I will bring your whole fucking company down to its fucking knees to Tinderwood. And I'm not joking, bitch. You can Google Kurt Kelly, comma, the real Jason Bourne, and find out I am the real scary motherfucker. You can also go to Kurt Kelly, comma, the Phoenix, F-E-N-I-X, and find out I've done federal intel for 6 decades and I'm related to the motherfucking Kennedys. So unless you want a Kennedy so deep up your bank's ass that I shut it down, you should probably get that fucking pin text to me before 12 noon, which gives you 12 minutes. This call has been recorded, is being turned over to the Department of Justice, along with the fucking video. So your voice prints on file. You can't have a chance in hell of saying you didn't know about it, and you are now criminally obstructing in a federal investigation. You're an accessory to all crimes after the fact, equally as culpable as every motherfucker who has committed them, which includes terrorism, sex trade, drug trafficking, and other things we're investigating, and you're standing in the way of a criminal investigation. So you find a way to unlock that and get me a fucking pin in the next 11 minutes, bitch, or you're going to be looking at a lifetime in federal prison along with your family, because they have knowledge of it, because you go home and talk about bank secrets. And